Like it or not, we kind of touched on it, but we didn't bring him up very much. Like him or not, AJ McCarron's future with the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, I don't think there is a future with the Buffalo Bills. I mean, by giving Josh Allen that start in the third preseason game, you've shown that, okay, he also may be damaged goods too, right? You don't know what's going on with that shoulder. You're not going to keep three quarterbacks. The roster spots in this league have become far too valuable. And further than that, McDermott loves a guy who is versatile. I think he's cut. I don't think there's any trade value in AJ McCarron.
It could be. There could be something. It's all part of the plan.
Why is the national perception on the Buffalo Bills so different? I mean,
Because
both
they
guys.
don't watch the games.
Yeah, but they study.
They don't watch the games.
That's supposed to study. Now, both of those guys endorsed McCarron as the Bills starter week one.
Honestly, I don't know if they went to a production meeting, or I do know from being in those meetings, Sean McDermott does not give up a lot in those meetings. But I mean, come on, ask anybody who's around the team. They would have probably told you, you know how much they like Peterman, and Allen has shown them a ton. Exactly why they went with, you know what part of it is too, is because the national perception, which understandably is on Nate Peterman, five interception guy, yeah. And that's all they think of it. No,
that's all they know.
And why should they? If you're looking from the outside, why would you not let that go? But we know they think a little differently about it.
Does it bother you as like a guy who's beat reporter for various teams here in Rochester when the outside perception is so different than what you know to be the case?
No, I mean, and for Rochester, it's different. But even like if it was the Sabres perspective and a national perspective, you're going to always say, well, what do they know? Who have they talked to? I mean, there's people that are well connected. I mean, certainly. So you have to you have to look at where that national opinion came from, who it was. If it's the guys on the air who aren't necessarily covering the team.
Yeah.
Then they have clout. It makes me crazy. When I hear
here's
this stuff,
a good
crazy.
example.
If it's Adam Schefter,
right?
Okay.
Yeah. No disrespect to your former employer, but they put out a USA Today article. Now, look, we all know the Bills struggle at quarterback and offensive line, but some analyst for USA Today, who I'd never heard of, no, nothing personal against the guy, is ranking the Bills' offensive line and quarterbacks as the worst in the NFL. He's no connections to the team. Like you said, it's not Peter King, it's not Adam Schefter, it's generic guy, but they get a little more attention from the outside looking in.